Alright guys, welcome back to the next video on the channel, and today we're going to be going over the New York Go Fest changes. Some to the habitats, like which Pokemon's going to be in there. The raids are mostly the same throughout, but let's get straight into this as there are some new Pokemon on each. So, habitats wise, you do have the prehistoric volcano, which has Kangaskhan, Aerodactyl, which is wearing the satchel, Dratini, Slugma, Cranidos, Shieldon, Darumaka, Archon, Akshu, Heatmore, and Tyrant. This is actually a really good habitat. You've got Kangaskhan, which is a Mega. You've got Aerodactyl, which is a Mega as well, with obviously the costume. Unfortunately, Megas don't carry on the costumes, which I do think they should have added, but it's not a problem. You've got, and then two pseudo-legendaries, which is Dratini and Akshu, whilst also having Cranidos, Shieldon, Archon, and Tyrant as the fossil Pokemon, and also a great fire type in Darumaka. So definitely a really good type, like set of Pokemon for that habitat. The next one though is a definite miss for me. So the habitat of Poison Swamp, you've got Zubat, Venonat, Tentacool, Surskit, Gulpin, Seviper, Skorupi, Venipede, Pawniard, Skrelp, and Noibat. The only Pokemon there I'd be really going for is Noibat, maybe Pawniard, but Noibat recently had a Com Day, and all the other Pokemon aren't really that meta relevant, so I would definitely have a hard skip on all of these. Moving on to the next one, which is called Cursed Treasures. So you have Ghastly, Pinsir, Eevee, Snorlax, Nosepass, Sableye, Chimecho, Yamask, Clink, Golett, and Durant. This is actually a really good habitat for many reasons. One, you've got future proof in there with Eevee and Snorlax, who both have Gigantamax forms. You then got Ghastly, Pinsir, Sableye as your Mega forms. And then you also have Yamask as a additional. But mostly you've got your Megas, and you've also got the future proof of Gigantamax. So definitely worth going there. If you already have a good Gengar, Pinsir, and Sableye Mega, probably worth a miss, because it doesn't say this is the costume one with the hat, so I would definitely potentially give that one a miss. And if you don't have a shiny version of all the evolutions, maybe go in, try and get a few Eevees, and then dip to the Volcano one. The next one is Athletic Field. You have Voltorb, Hitmonlee, Hitmonchan, Hitmontop, Shroomish, Makuhita, Spoink, Zangoose, Baltoy, Lucario, and Throh. There's one reason to go to this habitat. Well, two actually. One, which will be the shiny Lucario being in the wild. Always worth going for that. But then also the collection challenge. You're going to have one for each. So you will have to go to each individual habitat, collect all the Pokemon, and then, well, like this one, you're not going to go back to. Get your shiny Lucario, walk away from this one. And then in all the habitats, you will have a Pikachu wearing a crown, an Unknown, and a Sigilyph that can spawn as well. Doesn't say Sigilyph can be shiny here, but it says if you're lucky you may encounter a shiny one, so potentially it will be. That's all the habitats gone over. I do think the only one worth it really is the prehistoric one, and if you don't have good Megas here, I'd go for them. And then going for a Lucario, because there is a Riolu event coming up soon, where with the eggs being 1 in 20. So definitely, if you don't get one from there, try and get your Lucario from here. So let's move on to the raids, and the raids are exactly the same as the London and Osaka raids. You've got Xerneas and Yveltal both being shiny, and then you've got the Mega Raid of Mega Rayquaza, which is going to be so good in this game. But at the same time, you do have 9 raid passes if you do go to this event, and I'm sorry, Xerneas and Yveltal, they aren't going to do it. You want to get as much Mega Energy here as possible. Remember as well, if you do have a raid pass from the day before, you can do 10. And usually at these events, you are going to be having 20 people in like the party. So you are going to be able to take this down so easily. You've got a quad weakness, which is Ice. As long as you have a Mega in each, like one, if you all have a Mega, or half you have Megas and half you have just the Mamoswines, Weavile, Shadows, that kind of thing, you're going to take this down so easily. So yeah, other than that, I think that is the only thing there is this new T-shirt as well, which is actually pretty sick. It's got a Pokeball with Mega Rayquaza going around. I looked online; they're going for about $30. Not worth it for me, unfortunately. But other than that, that is the New York Go Fest changes to the habitats and raids. If you did like this video, please leave a comment down below, a like, and also subscribe to the channel, and I will speak to you all in the next one.